What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are on week 38 of pregnancy. I feel like so much has happened this week. So much. Or it's just starting to feel a little overwhelming because it is getting so close. So close. As of today, filming this is Monday. I am 9 days away from my due date, so we are in the single digits. We are in the single digits. Like, how is this possible? I don't know. But anyways, guys, if you want to see what happened during week 38, I mean, you're going to want to stay tuned. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. First, I just wanted to go over the last video I posted was like the nursery tour, and I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for just being so kind and absolutely loving her name. And I'm just so excited that I finally got to like announce it to you guys. It's a name that I literally have loved from the beginning that I found out that I was gonna have a girl. But I was like, no, just started thinking of other names, but I just kept going back to it, so I knew that it was like the right name. We just had to find the right spelling and everything that went with it, and I just think it goes perfectly with my mom's middle name, and it's just so beautiful. Kayleigh Carleen, mwah. It sounds perfect to me. But anyways, I really appreciate it, and if you missed that video, then go back and watch it. I'll of course link it at the end of this video. This week, I've just kind of been taking advantage of more of like my quiet time that I am having, and if I do get to sleep in a little bit, I'm taking advantage of that for sure. Definitely taking advantage of it. Most days, like I cannot really sleep in that much anymore as it is, so I guess that's a good thing. With a newborn, I just really can't. As you can probably tell, I'm just super stuffy. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, at first I thought it was allergies, and then I went and got my hair done, and like she just had a baby, and I was like, are you full of like mucus towards the end of your pregnancy? She's like, yes, like totally full of mucus. And then during my appointment last week, I just checked with my OB, and I was like, is it common to be stuffy? And she's like, yes, so stuffy. So I was like, okay, so it could be a mixture of allergies, and it could be a mixture of pregnancy. I don't normally have allergies, but I thought it could have been because I was having like a cough and just like that tickle in your throat, you know? So pregnancy could have brought on allergies as well at the same time. So who knows? Stuffiness is really freaking annoying. The cramping has picked up a little bit. I'm not gonna say a lot, I'm just gonna say a smidgen. It's picked up just a little bit, a hair, just a hair. It's off and on. It's definitely not consistent at all. This week she checked me and I am 2 centimeters. So 2 weeks ago I was 1 centimeter, and last week now, 38 weeks pregnancy, I'm still 38 weeks pregnant. Wednesdays is when I change weeks of pregnancy, in case you're wondering. I am now 2 centimeters dilated and 50% effaced. So I'm moving right along. And we talked about doing the membrane sweep, which would be this week, this Thursday. But I've kind of talked about it with my husband, and things are kind of just progressing on their own, and this is like literally his last week of school. So I don't know if I want to poke the bear and have this kid by this weekend. I mean, if it happens, it happens, and we're totally fine with it. Totally fine. But do I want to like get things like going? I'm not quite sure yet. This week I'm actually going to be having my appointment with like my delivery doctor. So I'm just going to kind of ask his opinion. I'm going to have him check my cervix, and I'm going to see, hey, like, what is it looking like? Is she ready to come out? If she's like so ready and it's still progressing, then I might just go through the membrane sweep. I'm not sure. That means you better be following my social media, because that's where I'll post it first, probably on my Instagram stories, to be honest. So if you want to see like if I am in the hospital, it's going to be on my Instagram. Also, last video I talked about induction and kind of how I felt about it. I don't have anything against it or anything like that, but she did get my message and she pushed out my induction all the way to May 9th. So that would put me at like 41, almost 42 weeks pregnant. So I'm not really too worried about it. She's like, you're definitely not going to make it to there. She really doesn't think so. But if I do, my induction is scheduled for May 9th. Most people have been saying like they don't even know if I'll make it through like my 39th week at all. They're like, I don't know if you're gonna make it. She thinks if I do the membrane sweep on Thursday, I definitely will have her. So that's why I kind of am like iffy about it at this point. I already have it scheduled for May 1st. So I'm for sure doing it May 1st. But I just don't know about this Thursday. So that is just still up in the air. After that appointment, she said I could be spotting because that's typical when they go up there. If you don't know how they check your cervix, they use their fingers and they go up the good old vag, and boy, she was really putting some pressure up there this time. Like, it was very uncomfortable. I was like, I'm literally going to pee on your hand. I told her that. I was like, I'm gonna pee. I'm seriously going to pee. She's like, I know. I'm like, no, I'm seriously going to pee. Even though I just went pee because like I know like what they're going to do and stuff, but it just like sparked it even more. But I didn't pee on her, so don't worry. Later that night, so like at midnight on Thursday, so Friday early morning, definitely lost my mucus plug for sure. I think, I did, because it's slowly like there was, it's disgusting, okay? It was kind of brownish, bloody, old blood looking, but it was in a mucus form. It wasn't like spotty. Definitely lost that, and I've just continued to lose bits and pieces throughout the weekend, and it's kind of slowed down today. But with losing your mucus plug, it's also called the bloody show. So I could have gone into labor hours after losing that. I could go into labor days. It could be weeks still. So technically, I'm still here and I'm still pregnant. So we don't know anything, but it's nice to know that my body is progressing along. This week I kind of have stopped like bouncing on the ball and like all those kinds of things because I felt like it was progressing it so stinking fast, and I want my mom to be here. So I was like, I'm gonna lay extra low these next few days, and like during the middle of the week I'm gonna start picking up on those things again because it was just freaking me out, to be honest. I'm just like super anxious and nervous, and just with everything that's coming. My mom will be here for sure by the end of this week. If something were to happen, she would definitely fly out ahead of time. For you guys that don't know, she does live in Texas. My parents do. So her getting here, you know, is gonna take some time. She's gotta fly. So we're trying to plan it the best we can, but it's in God's hands, and I just pray that she's here for the birth. I really do. But never get your hopes up, never set expectations, because I'm not in control. So I'm not really worrying about it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and I can't change that. Knowing that my body has lost the mucus plug and I've progressed, I know that my cervix is starting to open up, everything is starting to like soften, which is really good. So I'm just a little worried when he checks my cervix on Thursday that might spark something. Tell him to be extra gentle, please. Don't spark anything. Not right now, just unless she needs to come out, then I'm 100% okay with it. I'm 100% okay with it. There's not really anything else that like really happened this week. Just the cramping. I definitely have more back cramping than I do in the front. It kind of goes back and forth, like on my sides and my back. That's just where I'm feeling it more. When I did have my period, that's typically where I would cramp, is my back all the time. So she just told me, she's like, if you do happen to have back labor, get on all fours. And I'm like, okay, I will get on all fours. So at 38 weeks, what the baby is doing and what your body is doing. The baby, the little baby, is the size of a winter melon. Thank you, pregnancy. It's the size of a winter melon. Who knows what a winter melon is, because I don't. The baby may have about 1 inch or so of hair, which I told you like on my 36th week that she had hair, so she definitely does. Baby's slowly shedding that white goo on the skin, but you might still see some of it at birth. So you still might see some of it. Not a big deal. And it says baby's about 18.9 to 20.9 inches long and weighs about 6.2 to 9.2 pounds. Once again, I think they just have that huge range because around this time, your baby could be 6 pounds, your baby could be 10 pounds, your baby could be 8, 7. I mean, like, who knows? I really hope she's not more than 8 pounds, just because pushing that out might hurt. The head is now about the same circumference as the abdomen, and it says you might feel those lightning bolts towards your crotch. Yes, I still do feel those sometimes, and down your legs. It's just typically what will happen. I feel like she's dropping consistently, not like, you know, like all the time, but I feel like she's going down more and more and more and more, and it's definitely putting just more pressure like on my pelvis and my back and things like that, which makes it a lot more uncomfortable, to say the least. And it just says be on the signs of look out for labor, because now literally she can come at any time, and the fact that I've lost my mucus plug, she can come at any stinking time. And like, I feel like this is the hardest part of pregnancy, to be honest, is like this waiting game, and just like not knowing when she's coming is one of the hardest things, I'm not going to lie, of pregnancy, because I just am so like excited, anxious, nervous, like all those feelings that I talk about. And I'm not a patient person, but this journey has definitely made me learn to be more of a patient person, and has taught me like how to deal with it, and just like have more faith in God and trust, and grow that trust in Him. For the baby during this time of pregnancy is if you've been passing your antibodies through the umbilical cord, which will protect baby from disease. While baby's organs are developed, his or her lungs keep maturing all the way up until you deliver. All baby's eye colors are blue, gray, or brown, which sometimes throw patterns for a loop at birth. By age 1, baby's eye color will settle. So that's why you can't even tell like a baby's like eye color when they're first born, because half the time they're like blue or anything like that. But my husband has like hazel eyes, and mine change. They change. I'm like a chameleon, you know? So like sometimes they'll be green, sometimes they'll be blue. So I think it's pretty dope. Your body at 38 weeks. It says that, heard the graphic term bloody show. Yes. It just means when you lose your mucus plug, it's tinged with blood from ruptured blood vessels in your cervix. The big difference here is if you have a bloody show, you usually go into labor within a day or 2. No. Lies! Lies. That has not happened for me, and I know, like I know, because I keep like losing stuff, and I just think everybody's body is different. Everybody's body is different, so you can't even base it off of an app, to be honest. As labor is near, your cervix begins dilating. Your cervix needs to be open to about 10 centimeters, close to 4 inches for babies to pass through the birth canal. Another sign your body is ready to deliver a baby is the cervical ripeness, which means the cervix starts to out firm like the tip of your nose and softens to squishies like cheeks. So I'm just hoping like that everything gets soft and she just like slips right on out, you know? I mean, don't we all hope for that though? But I'm putting that energy and that vibe out into the universe, and I believe it's going to come back to me, and I believe that my labor is going to be amazing, and that I'm just going to stay positive. I will be faced probably with pain, and I will be faced with some struggles, but it's only going to last a short time, and I will get through it, because I'll have my mom and my baby daddy, my husband, right by my side, so I'm not too worried about it. You know what time it is. It's time to measure the belly. Oh, God, drop it. Oh, God. So we are 42 and a half inches. I was 42 and a half inches last week, so we're not growing anymore. I feel like she is just ready. She's just being patient. She's ready, waiting for grandma to get here, or my mom likes to call herself grandma. 42 and a half inches. we have reached the end of this video. I cannot believe that I literally only have 2 videos of these left. Like, technically, maybe you guys will see one more. I could not tell ya because I'm always like behind because I have to go through the week first so that, like, you know, I can tell you what happens. So technically next Tuesday would be the day of my membrane sweep. So I don't know if y'all have a video. I can't tell ya. That means you better follow the good old Instagram and just all of my social media for that matter. So all the names are in the description box below because I will definitely be updating you guys there, like way more. It's gonna be easier, and especially when she's born. I just ask for some time and kind of just wait for a video. It may be a few weeks, it may be a week, I don't know. I've never gone through this, so I just don't know. I don't know, okay? I'm sorry. Also, make sure you guys subscribe on your way out and also hit the little ding notification bell so that you are notified when I upload a video, because you're gonna want to meet this baby girl and I want her to meet you guys as well. I just feel so loved that, like, it's just an amazing feeling to have like such a like positive community, and you guys just bring so much positivity and just love, and she doesn't even know how loved she is yet and how many people are just like excited to see her and meet her, and that just makes me like really excited and feel so extremely blessed. Like, I'm so grateful for you guys and so blessed to even have this opportunity to film and share all of these videos with you guys. So thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being excited for me, and I'm excited for all you pregnant mamas out there and everybody who's getting close to the end. I feel your pain. My heart is with you, and just stay patient. But anyways, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for the support on my nursery video, and thank you for the support continuously. So anyways, guys, I will see you guys on the flip side. Which side? I don't know. I will see you on the gram. Anyways, guys, I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.